And US President Donald Trump hails attack on Iranian news sites. Trump says that monumental damage was done to all nuclear sites in Iran as shown by satellite images. Obliteration is an accurate term. The white structure shown is deeply embedded into the rock with even its roof well below the ground level and completely shielded from flame. The biggest damage took place far below ground level, bullseye. This is what Donald Trump has said while hailing the US attack on Iranian nuclear sites. Remember, the US carried out military airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear sites, including the Fordow and the Natanz nuclear site, also the Isfahan nuclear site. And now Donald Trump has hailed the attack, saying that monumental damage was done to all the nuclear sites in Iran, as is being shown by the satellite images. India Today Global's Pranay Upadhyay is now joining us with more details on this. Pranay, Donald Trump has yet again hailed the Operation Midnight Hammer, saying that monumental damage was caused to all the nuclear sites in Iran. Do we know the extent of damage that has been caused in the US military airstrikes at these nuclear sites?
Uh, there are three different versions of those strikes. Anjali, you heard President Donald Trump. He has posted on social media claiming that the monumental damage has been caused to the 3 nuclear sites of Iran. On the other side, he has also praised the US military for carrying out these strikes. On the other side, the Iranians have said that there is no significant damage. There's no denial that there is a damage which happened, because if so much of ammunition, were that to be of the magnitude of mass ordnance penetrator kind of bombs, if they have been shot at these nuclear facilities, obviously nuclear facilities are very sensitive facilities, and even a small damage can be very significant. So definitely there are damage caused there in Iran, but Iran is trying to minimize it. Iran's nuclear authority has claimed that there is no radioactive leakage from as far as the Fordow nuclear facility is concerned, as far as the Isfahan nuclear facility is concerned. But yes, Natanz nuclear facility, they have also admitted. On the third side, the third party admission, the third party statement which came from the IAEA, International Atomic Energy Agency, they also admitted, they also made a statement that yes, there is a damage which has been caused by the Israeli as well as the US airstrikes on the Iranian nuclear facility. However, the extent of damage, that the bomb damage assessment is yet to be made, and that to be corroborated. The IAEA has urged Iran to allow the nuclear inspectors, the Atomic Energy Agency inspectors, to visit those sites and make a proper assessment of those sites, because the IAEA inspectors are already there in Iran and they wanted to visit the Fordow and the Isfahan nuclear sites to have the better assessment. But as far as the statements are concerned, yes, President Donald Trump has not only hailed the US military for carrying out these strikes, but he has also indicated that Iran has to denuclearize. In conjunction with Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's statement, if you see, Anjali, that Prime Minister Netanyahu clearly said that unless the objectives are achieved, Israel is going to continue these airstrikes. So clearly, there is no signs of de-escalation, and the continuous strikes by either Israeli Air Force or maybe US has not denied the possibility of any further airstrikes in the region. So this clearly shows that the escalation is still there. Even if you see the Parachin area, the Parachin military base of Iran, which has been targeted, that facility also has a history of the nuclear weapon program linkages way back in 2004, and thereafter there were allegations that Iran is secretly trying to develop and test the nuclear implosion weapon there.
Absolutely, Pranay. So there are no signs of de-escalation. Neither of the two sides are ready to back out, and both of them remain defiant.